Devin's grabbing things.
They're not here yet. But you could probably say that here soon.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know,
Ping everyone.
in case everyone watches. Yeah, do that too. I mean, we have one.
Do the thing.
Devin's grabbing things. Welcome to the next auction stream. So I hope you want to buy things or look at things or see me not know how things work. Urban's here. Hello. Devin will be back in a second. He's grabbing some things. In addition to auction stream, I think he's going to make me try a Rip It tonight. I've never had one before, but we found them while we were out today, so. Hello, Miss Willow.
All right. I've retrieved the snacks. There's our beverage of choice. As an American military member, as somebody who's never had a Rip It, come on.
Yeah, I've never had a Rip It, but I guess that ends today.
That's probably going to be the first and last time.
Probably. I don't know. They were pretty cheap, but
they're pretty cheap because they're pretty bad.
So that's one fun thing is that they're nice. That they're nice and cheap. So I guess if I want to save some money, but actually last time we were at Aldi, one of the Aldi brands for like their drinks, they have a couple like knockoff monsters basically, and they were really cheap. They were like 89 cents?
Yeah, I think
for the
after tax, just after a buck or something like that, just more than a buck or something.
Yeah, it was like they were just like 89 cents. So those
something
might be the
ludicrously cheap.
The ones, yeah, and they're just like mocks of like the regular green monster. They had the white can one, so like the Zero Ultra, and then they had one to mimic the low carb, which I got to introduce Devin to because he'd never heard of their low carb. Maz is here again, probably gonna buy a bunch of stuff.
That's good. We need the money.
He's gonna say
spent
he's
all
not
the money
gonna buy
on
it, and then
concrete and berry bushes and landscaping stuff.
And also, howdy, Alexi.
Hello. So yeah.
Rip It and a Marlboro Red, breakfast of the army.
In tea? I'm not the only one.
I know.
That literally was. That's the way to go. I'm not joking.
I didn't say I thought you were joking, but.
All right, let's see here. How good is this? I don't know if I've ever
trying it first or later.
I think
I did just.
Well, I mean, I kind of want to drink some throughout the stream.
Oh,
okay. So the first ingredient is carbonated water.
That it should be, yes.
Yep. The second ingredient is taurine. We got citric acid, sodium citrate, modified cornstarch, vitamin C, caffeine, sucralose.
I was gonna say I did
abitate, natural and artificial flavor.
I did make a lot of energy drinks for a living, and if the first ingredient wasn't water, I would be very, very concerned. So especially in a sugar-free one, because those tend to, in a 10,000 gallon batch, tend to have less than 1,000 gallons of syrup. Versus things like the regular Monster, because they have so much sugar, like those tend to be like 2,000 some, depends on how you throw it. Of course, the syrup batches are a little bit of water, not a little bit of water, but like some water as well. But
it is carbonated water, but it's carbonated burn pit water.
So. Wow, that's kind of an interesting one that they call it carbonated water, because it's like, I mean, yes, it's water that got carbonated, but it's, I don't know.
That actually smells kind of pleasant. It's very orangey.
I would hope so. Because it was, mandarin, lime?
Yeah, mandarin with lime.
Yeah, active mandarin and live wild lime.
I don't think that lime is a lime.
It's like, it kind of looks like lime juice. I don't think I can show you the inside of the can, but it's got kind of that like...
cloudy green vibe, yeah.
Yeah, cloudy, greenish. But yeah, it smells more like orange. Hello. Gotta get my Trump hands.
Yeah. It's like the mole people. It's fine. So what do you think of your first Rip It?
I mean, I actually think it's good. It's probably because it's sugar-free. I could see the regular, like, full sugar ones, like, tasting real sugary, like how a Monster does.
They're kind of thick, too.
Yeah.
Which is because it's
because of
all
all the
high
sugar.
fructose corn syrup. It's not, yeah.
But
I always liked them. People are like, they're so fucking terrible for you. They're all chemicals. Well, yeah.
Well, yeah, of course.
But, like, yeah.
Everything's chemicals. But
I don't think I've ever had that one because they only ever got us, like, 2 or 3. We got to pick over what the Americans didn't want.
yeah.
Or, like, what they had a ton of.
Yeah.
We got the leftovers. And this was one of my favorites, and I bought it just as, like, a souvenir. It's the red, white, and blue edition.
Yeah, tribute. Cherry lime.
Cherry limeade. Which was always my favorite. I thought it was just refreshing when it was, like, hot as fuck. You get, like, this warm cherry limeade, you know, and this cigarette. The can's, like, hot.
Good to know we're enjoying it correctly with having not chilled it beforehand.
You know, right? Brings back memories. Now, if we just put...
I was going to say pour it out and toss it in the microwave for a couple seconds.
Just put it in the oven. Hope it doesn't blow up for a little bit till the can's just hot enough for you to hold on to barely, you know?
Yeah, but I don't know. It's good. It doesn't taste overwhelmingly like orange or like lime, surprisingly.
Yeah, it's pretty well balanced.
It tastes like, I don't know. Kind of a just citrus.
It shouldn't taste like orange. It's tangerine.
Mandarin.
Whatever it is. Tangelo, you know?
Yeah, one of those things.
Yeah, one of those fucking whatevers it is.
Right.
God, do I have anything left in this box that I'm going to get rid of? Oh, yeah, I do. Okay. All right, tell them all about this.
I don't know about telling them all about it.
Tell them all about it. Tell them what it is, where it comes from.
I have no idea. I can't do
what
that.
It's made out of. If you had to guess. Give it a good
metal.
Sniff. Yeah. What kind of metal, obviously. What kind of metal, if you had to guess?
Old.
I mean, not really. I was actually kind of new in the grand scheme of things.
But yeah, anyway, I guess I don't know what I'm looking at here, and Devin would not like to tell me. Maybe
I'll tell
somebody
you, but
else
you got to take
knows.
a guess. Guess the country at least. It's a good Scandinavian country. So this is a cool thing, and I wish the U.S. Army would still have these. That is your field stove. So there you go. And then you put your little, they came with these little alcohol things you would set in there. And then if you wanted to use your frying pan, which is on the top here, you can just...
I was like, nobody can see it because it's off of the thing.
Yeah.
But this was the top.
The lid?
Yeah. And it just fits right in there because it's got the,
And then you can put your pot in there. Stuff too, it's good. It's made out of aluminum. Yes, they're Swedish. I even have the fuel bottle, an unused fuel bottle in this one. So you get that with it. It's literally brand new and unused. It is not the steel one, but it is an unissued, like the 70s era because of the green aluminum one. So, and you get the stove and the bottle with it. So, and this one will start at, $10.
Nice.
Just like all of them. It's a pretty slick system. Imagine having to cook out of that.
Right.
And carry all your food in that.
Not so bad.
Almost got it.
Yeah, I was like, here we go.
Almost got it. $10, anybody. Unissued Swedish mess kit and field stove.
Here we go.
There you go.
Sorry, that's what I was playing with. Was getting that.
They're pretty good, though. They worked out well. I do like how at least the field stove fits right over the thing. So it's not even like a ton of extra bulk to have. 10 reals. Anybody? 10 reals?
I guess not.
nobody wants it. These are actually getting kind of expensive in here too.
Well, I'll keep it for later, I guess.
I mean, true. I don't need one. I got the better one. I have the steel one right here. The World War II 1940s like steel one. So I don't need the aluminum one because I have the steel one. But I'm willing to get rid of the aluminum one for cheap because even those aluminum ones now are getting up to like $50-$60. So nobody, $10. Not a single person. All right, that's fine.
Checks out.
That's all right. I trust your judgment.
Back in the vault.
Back in the vault. That's all right. We can revisit that one a little later if somebody would like it, because that's a good deal for that one. A lot of them are getting used, and they're getting up to $50 used. Alrighty. Next one we got. Tell me where this one's from. This one's also kind of rare. You actually see the Germans using these ones as well during the Second World War. But this canteen actually predates that. This is a World War I dated one. And it has the strap and everything. And the cup. It actually has the cup underneath the bottom of the canteen. So these are pretty rare. This is the Portuguese, I think it's like the 1908 pattern canteen. And it actually has its enameled steel cup. This is very reminiscent of a lot of canteens at the time, but they would sell a lot of them to a lot of countries. They would get used all over Africa. A lot of European nations would use them as they would buy from Portugal as well. Germany would buy some of these from Portugal to supplement their canteens during World War II and stuff like that. As a lot of you know, Germany bought a lot of stuff from Portugal during World War II. That has the actual enameled steel cup still. So this one they're kind of rare. And I don't know what cover it is on it because I haven't ever seen a Portuguese cover on them like that, but I have seen some of the German ones have that woven cover on them. So
I don't want to.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's on there a little extra tight. I was like, I guess I could probably loosen it on top. That would help too, but I just don't want to like tear it. There we go.
And then there's your nice enameled cup. No, I don't think the one that you bought was Portuguese, John. Oh yeah, you bought the glass Portuguese ones. These would be the model that came after that. This is the model that came after that. So there's the cup, the enameled steel cup, which you hardly ever see these without the cups because the Germans really never bought them with the cups. But the canteen itself, the Germans bought. So, and it's an enameled steel canteen as well. So. You can see that original kind of color on it. Starting price, $10. But these are pretty rare. It has the strap still. It has the cup. The cup itself, you never find these with the cup. The cup itself is probably worth about $50.
Yeah, I'm guessing if you really want it, I'm not going to, but it's got these, so I'm guessing you could take this cover off.
You can take the cover off.
I'm just not going to, I don't think, but
yeah.
But you could.
It has all the leather straps and everything, so it's a really good canteen. And because it is steel and it's enameled, you actually can drink out of this one. The cup is also steel and enameled. I don't recommend drinking out of a lot of the aluminum ones because they obviously until about the 90s you don't start seeing food safe aluminum. And so if it gets too hot, it can leach chemicals into the water. $225. These are all legally binding verbal contracts, by the way. So.
It's like I figured it was just a typo. So we had 10 and 15, and then up to 25.
Up to 25. You don't need to do it as tight as I had it.
Yeah.
Just get it on there. Yeah, this one's a neat piece. So.
It's like,
Yep.
I've never really used that one before.
No.
It's okay.
A lot of the stuff you're never gonna see again. Like that's the neat thing about having stuff like this.
Yeah, mask going on.
It's a neat canteen. So very reminiscent of like what the Boy Scouts had back in the day. The buttons, Paige probably can't get it to show up because they're kind of hard to see. But they do have the Portuguese cross on all of the little snaps that hold on the cover. So
it's like we can almost.
the snaps are really old on it, obviously. The press studs, as they're known in Europe. But they're very shallow stamped. The snaps are.
Like,
but
I think it's too big for the hand trick.
Yeah, have the Portuguese cross on the snaps. So, is there any advance on $25? Good luck finding one of these. Like I said, they're going for like $50 without a cover and without the cup. So, and dented. These ones don't have. This one doesn't have any dents in it.
Yeah, I was gonna say this one didn't really feel very dented or anything at all. So
it's in good shape.
Yeah.
And I don't know if we look down inside it. Sometimes the finish will like chip off on the inside.
That looks pretty.
It looks pretty clean. So
yeah.
Easily replaceable cork because it's just threaded on there with a little nut, so you could replace the cork, keep the lid and everything, so it'll seal nice. All right, so we're at 25. Any advance on 25? Going once, going twice. Sold. Damn. One owner of a Portuguese canteen. I gotta get my notebook out. My phone. Oh, well, I didn't date you. I was right too. It was actually $302. I got my math right for the last time.
Okay.
When he was like, "Where'd the $2 come from?"
Okay.
That was all good. Let's start on your page. So I got everyone's stuff all shipped. I just need to. Where the fuck's my bed? Ta-da! Here we go. Is correct. All right. The next one we got. If you had to guess what country this one was from.
Is this gonna be a thing? This whole one?
No. It's real easy. It says it right on it.
Oh,
the stamp is so new. It says right on it.
Made in East Germany.
So new. It still has the fucking stamp on it.
Yeah, I was gonna say this one definitely doesn't seem as old as everything else that tends to be in this house.
You got it. You're figuring it out. See, you're an expert now.
You have a starting price you want to tell?
$10.
Tell anybody about it?
They're all $10. Unless I say otherwise.
Yeah.
$10.
Well, I mean, just in case someone
True.
joins after.
Comes with the cup. All the straps are brand new on it.
Mm-hmm.
There it is. Nice aluminum cup. Brand new. Nice and shiny.
Mm-hmm.
$12. 15. John of all trades up to 15. It's a little classic, figures out, pinky out teacup type style. Butterfly handles. 16. It's a nice insulated foam bottle. So the canteen's actually plastic and they sprayed foam around it. Like molded foam around it for insulation, which I think is actually a really smart idea.
Yeah.
Because it protects the canteen from you banging it into shit. Protects it from banging into shit, but it also insulates it from both the cold and the heat. So we're up to $20.
Yeah, I was gonna say, definitely not getting this one out of the cover.
It's molded on there. It's on there pretty good. But it's a neat innovation. I'm surprised more modern companies like ultralight packers and stuff like that haven't come out with stuff like this. Because
it's a pretty cool idea.
If you look at that, it's a liter. Holds a liter of water, and it's not that heavy. It's really fucking light.
Yeah, it's
for
super
what
light.
It is.
25.
And they're it's just a good canteen. So. There you go. We got to get the little cap loop protector thing on. 25. I forgot to put the fuel bottle in there.
Oh,
That's right. I know which one it goes for.
does it go this way? That would be great.
There you go.
It's like it just looks like it doesn't. Looks a little crooked, but
No, you got it figured out. I trust your judgment.
Ryan Chrysler says thanks. He got his shipment.
You're welcome. I do my best.
Yeah, we're up to 25 from Maz.
Heck yeah. Anybody else? Any advance on 25? Unissued, brand new East German canteen. This little harness. See, even good stamp, readable stamp on it. It was double stamped.
Yep, it was double stamped.
But it's on there. Going once. Going twice. Sold. Whoop. Heck yeah. Perfect. Write that down. So we're up to $50.
Going to an old man he works with.
All right, next one. Let's see if you can figure this one out based on the markings. You won't. But it has a very distinct marking on it somewhere. And if you tell the people what the marking is, it is 2 letters.
Oh, was it? I guess I'm just blind.
It's kind of hard to see. Right there is a box. 2 letters in it.
S.A.
There's 2 letters inside this box, yes. So this one doesn't have a cover, which a lot of the wool covers are rotted off of them. But it's a World War II Finnish canteen. No cover, a couple dents in it, but the leather's there, the hook is there, cap's there, strap's there. $10. Based off the World War I German style of canteen. So they're very expensive now and very hard to find, let alone with all of the parts. So crispy.
Extra crispy.
$15 for John of all trades. These are very hard to find. These are also made out of, actually, given Finnish credit, they actually, despite being vastly overwhelmed in World War II trying to fight the Soviets with a very tiny army, they didn't really spare a lot of expense in giving their soldiers good equipment. A thing America can learn from about giving their soldiers good equipment. So this one was made at the height of World War II. It was probably in 43 or early 44. Just figuring it out. To learn how screws work.
Well, it's just it's like it's not sitting quite evenly, and I was trying to make it even because it's sitting a little.
Any advance on $15. Has all the bits. So these are made out of really good aluminum. The cap, despite height of World War II, is still a really nice steel cap. Like they're nice. Hey, boo-boo. Any advance on $15? Like I said, good luck finding a Finnish World War II dated canteen for anything less than like $80 or $90 now in pretty much any condition. So this is a good deal. They used to be cheap years ago, but now they're gone. So secondhand market prices only. So good luck finding one for this price ever again. You won't. You literally won't. You won't find one for less than $50, and that's battlefield relics that are absolutely fucked or just crushed flat, basically. So John of all trades, $15. No advance on $15.
16.
$16. It's a rare piece. I promise you will probably never see another one. I have like 6, 7 of them. I have a lot of them.
Yeah, you'll never see another one except for the 6.
I bought them
other
all
ones that
years
he has.
ago when they came into the country, so now they're all gone. So, yeah, back when they were all like $20. So
Yeah. What else is on the sale docket for today?
that's a good question. I gotta look around. There's quite a lot of stuff in piles that I have pulled out of places that I have to just pick up as we get to.
Yeah.
We're almost done with the canteens, and then we can move on to
Okay.
stuff that's not canteen.
Almost done with canteens. Let's move on. What else? There were a couple things you said last week. What were
There's some uniforms and some other
Yeah.
stuff that I have hanging out there on the rack
Yeah.
that I'll get. So some pretty rare
uniforms
stuff.
and stuff?
Holy ooh. Come around. $16.
I was gonna say any advance
Going
on
once.
16?
Going twice. So, Mr. Ryan Chrysler, the man himself. I'll move way down the list.
Ollivander, those plants are not for you.
I thought he was a perfect angel who doesn't run.
I never said that.
You have said that.
He's just my baby. A baby who likes to eat plants.
Baby who's kind of a piece of shit a lot of the time. All right. Oh, next one. I got some cool stuff. I just gotta remember which one I'm gonna get rid of. This one. So this one, for all you Russian files out there, that is a Russian World War I pattern canteen. It is not cracked. It is hand-blown green glass. That was the standard for World War I. The Russians would use glass canteens well into the 50s. They would make some during World War II that would be clear and blue. But all of the World War I pattern canteens have to be this green glass color. I have a few of them. I'm keeping this one. This one's mine. They all have to be a variation of green glass. And a lot of them didn't survive, obviously, 2 world wars. So there's not many of them around.
Oh, we got a lot of numbers
Yeah,
in
because
there.
these are ludicrously rare. John of all trades is in the lead with $30.
John of all trades for 30. Yeah, and it's like there's not really, it doesn't show up very well, but there's no scratches, there's no chips or anything, which is kind of why I'm rotating it, because it's like it might almost look like it, but I mean it's blown glass.
There's
so
air bubbles in the glass.
There's a couple air bubbles, but it's not cracking, which you can see like when I'm spinning it.
These go for like $150 now.
40.
We're up to 40. So I also have quite a few of these because the standard for a Russian soldier to carry was 2 during World War I. You would carry 2 glass canteens. So, and because I don't need like 6 of them, ta-da.
Yeah.
You guys can get a huge deal on these.
41.
41. Once again, I bought a big lot of these when they were cheap. I think they came out to like 10 or 15 bucks each in the big lot that I bought. So, but good luck finding them, especially in this good a condition, this clean, no chips out of them. A lot of them, you see the necks broke off, like at the shoulder here.
Yeah, because it looks like there's not really extra reinforcement there.
No,
like
that's
some
where
people
it's
would do.
the thinnest part of the bottle. So,
well, that's where a lot of it gets pulled from. So, 45.
45. And this one, I'm gonna be whoever gets this one. If you buy a lot of other stuff, I won't charge extra. But if it's the only thing you're getting, I'll have to charge extra because it's obviously kind of fragile. I'll have to wrap it up real good. I got a huge like industrial roll of bubble wrap off camera here. So. $45. Any advance on 45? Like I said, good luck finding one of these for like less than $150. Cool fact, I got the mess kit that goes with it too. The original World War I handmade copper solid copper sheet mess kit. Not selling this because you can't find these either, and this one has all together. But this is the type of mess kit you would need if you're doing a World War I Russian impression. 45. Any advance on 45? Going once. Going twice. Sold, Mr. John of all trades. Something cool, huh?
Yeah. Just gonna try to wipe my fingerprints off of it.
Right. Afraid he's gonna clone you or something?
Yeah, maybe.
Congratulations, John.
Yeah, man, what a hot item that was! Like, we weren't even done saying what it was, and
Well, it's 'cause
chat was
people
full of
know-
numbers.
They know how fucking
Yeah, they
rare
know
they
what
are.
it is, but
Yeah. They know how rare they are. They're pretty extensively rare. This one. That one's a good one. Let's start the John pile over here. So this is another kind of Cold War era canteen. They're getting surprisingly hard to find as well. The reason they're so short and fat is this is designed to fit inside the mess kit. It's one of the few countries to design a canteen that fits inside the mess kit. This is a Hungarian canteen. And the reason it's so short and fat is it will fit in most of those kind of German style kidney shaped mess tins, the Russian ones, anything like that. And that's really, really good about them. I bought this one to use while camping. I never got a hold of it, never got the chance to use it and stuff like that. But this one is good for like non-potable water, or like water you're not going to drink, but like stuff you use to like brush your teeth, because you don't have to provide extra space for it because it can fit into your like cooking device. So that's what's really good about them. It still fits into a lot of mess kits. So almost every surplus mess kit it will fit in, and that's why it's that weird, awkward, short, fat kidney shape. It's because it's designed to fit into a mess kit. So if anybody would like it, $10. They're getting hard to find. This is an unissued one. It's brand new, no scratches in it, no dents, no nothing.
Yeah, it looks super.
They go for $20
super
used now. So $10. It's brand new. This one was made post 90s, so it is food safe aluminum. So this one you can actually drink out of, and you won't have to worry about it. $10 to Mr. Ryan Chrysler. Any advance on $10? Heck yeah. A lot of people got these, but yeah, they're getting hard to find now. So there was a shitload of them like 10 years ago.
15 for math.
$15. Best part is you don't need anything or any pouch for this. It has a little clippy. You just clip it right onto your bag. So can't lose the cap. Cap's very utilitarian.
Yeah, because I showed it's got that whole ring, and it's
on there. It's on there good. No plastic in this, so you don't got to worry about it making your water taste like shit. It's food safe aluminum. So, and it goes with a lot of stuff. It'll fit with just about any uniform, and it works good. You could boil water in it, because once again, there's no plastic on it or anything. So as long as you don't hurt your rubber seal in the cap, so as long as you don't get it too hot, it'll be fine. But you can definitely boil water in it and not hurt it. So to sterilize stuff. $15. Any advance on $15? Going once. Going twice. Sold. To Mr. Maz. Having fun there, here. I think I almost can fit almost all of my canteens in here. So I got one more real cool one to sell.
Ooh. This one's wearing a jacket.
This one has a jacket. Yeah. This one's also from Finland. This is their Special Forces Trials canteen. And it's meant to be very flat, very low profile. So it ultimately wasn't adopted. And they were sold off commercially from that lot of canteens that wasn't adopted. But it is a really well-built canteen cover. It's very flat. It's the coolest thing about it. I think it's still held in place by the strap.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is. It's a very nice looking canteen. It's very flat, holds a liter. Just gotta want it.
Yeah, I just needed a little extra slack in there.
There it is. It looks like a flat. It's pretty cool though, you have to admit. It's a neat, flat, little square canteen. It's the same shape as the current Finnish canteen. It's just half as thick. And it's made out of aluminum because they wanted an aluminum one instead of plastic. We're up to $15. Comes with the cover.
I think that was the previous one.
Oh,
yeah,
never mind. Urban's up to 10.
So, yeah. Urban for 10, starting this one.
You can't find these anymore. It's a really good canteen. Food safe aluminum. They were made in the 2010s. So this one you can use. It's very thick aluminum. A lot of canteens, the aluminum tends to be kind of thin on them. Like this is pretty thick aluminum.
Up to 15. John was first.
All right, John. $15. Urban's up to 18. And like I said, the cover on it's real nice. You can even just tell about the cover. It's got the little rubberized tabs on it. The snaps are all in real good place. It's lightly insulated. I wouldn't rely on the canteen cover for insulation, but it is lightly insulated. Drainage holes. The snaps are all really good on them. The steel hook on it is really good. So
yeah, I was gonna say it's
pretty overbuilt for what it is.
it's kind of nice though, and I like the little jacket.
True.
It's a good material.
If you want it. If you want it, you can have some of it. If you want to use some of the stuff, you can tell me not to sell it and you can use it.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah.
Up to
$19. I don't remember what these were going for, like commercially. I think that the unit cost on them was like $55 US to make, which you would think with like modern things that's pretty normal. That was just for the canteen. I don't know what the cover was with it, but just to make the bottle and cap, it was about $55 US back in the 2010s to make these. Yeah, it all works well together. You can connect it to a belt, you can connect it to Molly, you can connect it to a backpack. It works out pretty swell. $19. Finnish Special Forces canteen.
Yeah, it's pretty nifty.
I know, right? They're pretty slick.
Is that the only one you have?
That's the only one I have because they didn't make that many of these. They only made like 150 of them to trial, and so like good luck finding them. They made 150 of them in existence, and they're gone now.
Yeah,
and
it's pretty cool, but I won't keep it from someone. $21.
$21. Yeah, because they're not being made anymore.
22.
And good luck finding them. But $22. Any advance on $22?
Yeah, pretty nice. It's light, and yeah, it's really slim. So
tons of attachment methods. Goes with anything. It's food safe aluminum. So 26. I like this one a lot, actually.
Yeah,
this one's a really neat canteen for being modern because everyone's going to plastic now. And
yeah.
the Finns were like, fuck plastic.
Yeah.
So they went to this really nice
29.
That really nice cover on it, just the like mass green cover, which fits really tight on it too, which is nice.
Yeah, that's the other nice thing is it's there's not really any like
it's pretty snug in there.
Yeah, which is nice because I don't always like when stuff slips around. Up to 30.
30 reals.
Yeah. So that's nice because it won't slip around a lot because that's a big issue is I feel like when covers are too big, I don't like that. Hey, wee wee. $33.
$33. Any advance on $33?
34.
I'll throw in a free orange cat.
He won't.
I will.
He won't.
I will. If I'm allowed to get away with it. I don't know what happens. They ran away. Are you just happy, wee wee? Look at you. $34.
35.
$35. We're almost up to what it costs to make one of these for the Finnish government. I didn't spend that on it. But,
Yeah. Yeah,
I got it in a big lot. I used to buy a lot of these
Me
canteens in
nifty.
lots.
36.
$36. Any advance on 36? Like I said, good luck finding another one of these, and they're super overbuilt and they're really nice
Mhm.
materials. So, and just
36.
low profile.
Yeah, and I think this material, like, at least here, like, I don't think it really would keep like cat hair on it, which is kind of
No,
nice.
it's nylon. But if you want to compare it to like a modern canteen, here's my Crusader canteen. That's a modern canteen compared to it. If you want to show the thickness.
Yeah, I was like, this is super light too, but
Well, it's plastic.
It's plastic, yeah.
It is ultra high molecular weight polyethylene, and so is the cup. That's what the British use. It's actually also the new United Nations and NATO standard is that cup and canteen set. So we're up to 38.
38.
But yeah, just comparing that. That's a big, wide, bulky chunk of black plastic when you can have a nice, slender.
Which you have
thin
to keep
aluminum
away
canteen.
from heat or flame.
Yeah. So, but like, yeah, just as a good comparison for like thickness, this has a cover on it. And if you look at the thickness, it's like half as thick, even with the cover on. So. I mean, you don't got them all, that one. That one's not for sale. It was just comparison.
Plastic.
Yep.
Up to 41.
$41. Yeah. So eventually that's what the US is going to be going to for their canteens and cups as well.
Yeah.
I know, I'm not the biggest fan of the plastic. But they're neat, nonetheless.
Yeah. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a cool little guy.
No advance on 41?
Give him a second, but yeah.
Going once. Going twice. Like I said, good luck finding another one of these. Ryan Chrysler's about to be incredibly fucking lucky. Sold to Mr. Ryan Chrysler for 41. We got 2 Finn canteens today. Hot diggity.
Hot diggity. He's
got it all figured out. 2 Finn canteens. You know, you're going to have to put together a Finnish impression at this point, Mr. Ryan Chrysler. So the next one I got. This one's also pretty rare. And the reason it's pretty rare is because of how late it was made. So this is a British and or Canadian made canteen. It's the same as the World War I, World War II pattern. This one's so unused, it doesn't even have a cover, and it still has the stamp on it. And it comes with the cover for it, the hanger.
Okay.
No chips in this one or anything. It's literally like brand new, unissued. It's in the green. It has a very clearly readable stamp on the bottom. All the enamels in it. The cork on it is really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
So, what does it say? When was it made?
So 52?
1952.
Oh, yes. What's not?
It's going to be hard because it's reflective as well.
Yeah.
So. But yeah, it even looks good on the inside. There's no chips in it. It's steel,
10.
so you could drink out of them. Like I said, the cork's in real good shape. The string on it's in real good shape.
Mm-hmm.
The curiously, the inside is a different color enamel than the outside.
Mm-hmm.
But it's about 1.5 liters worth of water.
Yeah, you can kind of see the color variation.
It's a greener
Where it-
green
yeah.
rather than an olive. So.
Yeah, where it looks darker, it actually is kind of a darker color.
Yep, and you get the cover with it / carrier. That's the carrier. The cover with them would be sewn on in your wool, because like Kevin has one that has the wool cover on it. You get the nice basket one too. It's not even the skeletonized one. It's the much better, in my opinion, basket pattern carrier. So, when was that one made? 1941 is when the carrier is from.
Yeah, there's some stamping in here. Oh, it actually shows up really well on there.
Yeah, 1941. So it's a World War II dated basket carrier.
Actually, on that screen, that kind of looks like it says 44. It's hard to tell.
Oh, it is 44. Yeah, it is 4. It's hard to tell in this light, but yeah, on the screen, it shows up a lot better. Yeah.
Ryan Chrysler coming in with $11.
$11. These are getting really expensive and hard to find too. So.
But yeah, really nice stamping in there.
It was Blancoed. You could see the original color on the inside was that tan, but it got the pea green, which was pretty standard. That pea green was very standard for British equipment from about 44 onward. So you know this thing's probably been there.
$15 for Mads.
$15. Like I said, the cork's in real fucking good shape on this one. Brand fucking new. Good luck finding one of these unissued nowadays. So.
Yeah, there he is in his happy little home.
That's right. And the cool thing about it, if you don't want to put the water bottle in there, or let's say you have a skeletonized one, one thing that was a very cool Canadian thing to do is if you take the bottle out of that, these basket carriers and the skeletonized carriers, you can put your mess kit in. And so it doesn't, it might not work for the older one like this one, because this one's one of the bigger enameled steel ones. But you can fit your mess kit in these. It makes your mess kit a lot more easily accessible, so you don't have to go through your pack, which you have to unhook from your web gear and take off and dig through to get at. It makes it a lot easier to get at because you can put your mess kits and stuff in them. So, which is pretty neat.
Yeah. I did this once.
$15. I know, it's just awkward, which is weird.
There we go.
$16.
$16. That, yeah.
$20.
Ooh.
Good luck. Like I said, good luck finding one of these with no chips in it because they're usually rusted to shit because they're made out of mild steel. Okay. Or literally no chips, brand new, unissued. Readable stamp on it. $21. Yep, good luck finding one of these. Not a speck of rust on it, perfect fucking condition. They're getting real fucking pricey, these British canteens are. Because especially finding one made this late. 52 is really late because in theory, this thing was replaced in 44 with a different kind of water bottle. So. $25. Getting up there. 26. Any advance on $26? Yeah, this is this is the latest one I've seen dated. So $30. This is all good stuff, you guys. And canteens are something really easy to collect because they don't take up a lot of room and they're all functional. So $30.
Okay, Ryan says he's out. So
that's the two people that were going for it.
Yep.
So unless we got a random person that really wants a big ass canteen. Sounds like it's sold. Throw it in his pan. There you go. I like those because those are like good for when you're just like sitting there gaming because it holds so much water. It's a huge flask. That's all it is.
I mean,
fill that thing up with booze. Just absolutely.
Just drink from the bottle then.
Just fill it up. But you're trying to be classy. It's a giant flask. Come on. It's a giant military flask. think that's everything I wanted to sell for canteens. Unless somebody wants to come back and get the Swedish mess kit. Is there anybody that's interested in the Swedish mess kit for $10? Since you know, you're not gonna find these for $10, and they're really good. It has the hanger on it, comes with the stove, and the unissued fancy little oil bottle.
Yeah, which I forgot to get to, but yeah, if anyone's interested,
$10. So clearly stamped with the Triple Crown. John, $10 we got to start at, John. $10 for Ryan Chrysler. Unissued. The aluminum ones are now going unissued for $70, $80 each. And like I said, this one is unissued now.
okay, John says 12.
$12. I'll put this in here so we don't forget it.
Yeah. Got that whole nice little. $13.
Up to 13. You're getting a hell of a deal here. And I actually really like these. These are my favorite mess kits to cook with.
Fight. Urban says 14.
14. You guys are getting a good deal. 15.
But yeah, I mean, it's a cute little kit for camping and roughing it too if you want.
I got the steel one, so I don't need the aluminum ones. They only made the steel ones for like 2 years. And they're better because they don't stick to them as much. Nothing sticks to them.
Yeah.
And they're the World War II kind of gray. But yeah, the stainless steel ones. Oh, that one's even got my cup in it. The cup nests right in it. It's your little drinking cup that nests right in it.
Yeah.
Because like I've used this steel one, like you can kind of smell it. I've used it quite a lot cooking, and it's my favorite single fucking mess kit to cook with. I like that they're like oval style, but they're a little smaller than the kidney ones, so they pack a little bit lighter. And having the multiple ways to hang them, because they come with the little hook and everything, it's so fucking good to cook with. They really. It's hard to, until you get to like modern times with the jet boils, it's really hard to beat one of the Swedish ones, in my opinion. So.
Yeah, so nice little.
The nice thing about aluminum is it heats up and cools down faster. So.
And all things considered, it's light for what it is.
Considering it's a pan and a pot and storage. So.
Yeah, much better than actually carrying a pan and or a pot.
Yeah, or something like this, like the Swiss one, the Meta 50. Or one of my personal favorites. I have one that I did use that I lost. But I'm not selling this one because it's unissued, but that's my favorite US one. It's even got the sticker on it still. Any advance on $15? That's my favorite US mess kit.
Yeah. Not selling this one.
I'm not selling that one. I used to have one I used the absolute shit out of because they only made these for like 3 years as well. They still use these. Still use those in the Mountain Warfare School and up in Alaska and stuff.
Yeah.
Steel frying pan, then there's 2 pots in it. Even got the factory oil in it still. Look at that. The factory oil on the stainless steel pan. That's how new that one is. 1952 was a good year for.
Yeah, apparently. That's pretty cute.
I know, right?
Oh, all right. But we have, I was going to say.
No advance. Ryan Chrysler's going to get this thing for $15 as well, too. And unissued, like $70 Swedish mess kit. You got this. I believe in you. This was meant to be so easy, dumb soldiers could figure it out.
Oh, no. It's just going a little rough. I was like, I just don't want to like.
Yeah, you just got to try to line it up with the previous dents.
Oh, yeah.
That's all right. But it holds together nice and it's quiet. That's the thing I really like about that one too. It's like too many mess kits are loud. Like even these ones, like if you're gonna hear the plastic bottle in it, or maybe not.
Yeah.
But like
it's not bad.
Mess kits are loud as shit, and so having a quiet one is absolutely fucking amazing. Looks like it's Ryan Chrysler. Going once. Going twice. Sold.
15 buckaroos.
15. Buckaroos. That's all the stuff, I think, for mess kits and canteens.
All right.
We're cruising. Can I help you, sir? What do you need? All right, so now we can move on to some other cool things. Box, I got that down to one box. It's so good. Some stuff I forgot I had here. Favorite U.S. canteen.
No.
It's an Arctic canteen.
Oh, it's kind of neat.
They are pretty neat. The weirdest fucking cork ever on it. It's the big steel vacuum tube. It's like a thermos, essentially. And it has the cup.
And it has the cup. Why are you selling this one?
No, I'm not selling that.
Oh, okay. He's not
I can
selling
replace
this
it, but like you can still get these for pretty cheap. You just gotta pull. It's not a twist.
Oh.
But that's the cork on it, which is weird. It's plastic. But they're pretty neat.
Yeah, I guess because this is rubber.
Mm-hmm. Cool, aren't they? So your water doesn't freeze. You don't die. So, unfortunately, more people die of dehydration in the Arctic and in alpine environments than people in the desert. So,
How many canteens does this man have?
not very many anymore. We take a look. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 now. But I had a lot from countries that I just, like I said, I bought a lot of these as lots. So it's like I didn't have it. I wanted 1 or 2 that were in the lot, and I got a bunch that I didn't give a shit about. So just ended up with a bunch extra I didn't need. All right. Scoot, Oliver. You're in the way. Like always, like usual. All right, we got more Russian stuff right away. For all you cool people. So, do you guys remember those big, tall sheepskin coats that they have? That the Russians have? Well, this is the new version of it. And this is made for the Navy. And it's very big. It's canvas on the outside, full sheepskin on the inside. But it's like trim sheepskin. The quality is a lot higher. It's trimmed up. It's a kind of sheepskin that doesn't itch. So it even smells like it. So has a belt. I have the belt in the back, so it's kind of like a trench coat in the same material too. It's like a trench coat, a cotton trench coat. It has the belt, has the big collar that turns into a hood. So it has this big padded like collar here in the back.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, and then big brass zipper stand collar.
Yeah, put it on.
I'll put it on. It's a little big for me, unfortunately.
I was gonna say it'll be much closer to his size than mine, so
it's a little big for me.
it looks like it would keep you warm.
Oh yeah, it's a heavy ass coat, but
how long did it take you to move all your stuff? I mean, you did it all in like a day, didn't you?
Well, it was kind of a couple minutes here and there throughout a few weeks.
Yeah.
But yeah, not a ton of time.
No.
But yeah, it has the gas flap in it. Button up front, big pockets.
It doesn't really look like it's that big on you.
Well, it's like it would only go to here, but I have a lot of room in this. So
yeah. Good for layering though.
This one will start at 50 because this one was only made for the Navy. It's a Russian. It's actually a very dark blue. It's a navy blue color.
I guess it looks black to me.
Yeah.
But yeah, very
deep pockets. Yeah. So.
And they've got buttons and like these tiny little hooks, but otherwise, yeah. So there's a button here with the little hook.
Big flaps, keep snow and shit out of it.
Big flaps.
Drawstring, stand collar. So if you're wearing your big Ushanka hat, you can put your thing up to protect your ears.
Show them, not me.
All the way up to the top of your head, pretty much. The collar is so big. And then if you need to extra, you can go. And then you have. Yeah. Come on. It's hard with the hood when you have it on because it's like you don't get a lot of like good leverage on it. But and the zipper little tab is so tiny, but a zipper pull would be beneficial on this thing. Yeah, you can put the collar up, and then you can put the hood up, and then you could have this thing like blown up.
Yeah, I was gonna say you probably could just put a zipper pull in.
Yeah, you're snug as a bug in a rock. If anyone would like it, they don't make these anymore, so. Yeah. It's hot. I'm taking this off. Yeah. Nobody? Anybody? It's a very fucking nice coat. It's very soft.
Yeah.
It's very heavy. It's very warm. Nobody? Anybody? $50? Once? Twice? No $50? Nobody?
It's okay.
That's all right. We can put it up there. 50 with a 0. These are expensive. It's a fur coat. So that's all right. It could go back on the rack. This is one of the ones where it would be way more socially acceptable to wear in public than like my other one.
Yeah.
So. Me am multitasking. So what does that mean? Are you paying $50 or do I hang it up?
Yeah, just hang it up.
All right, I'll hang it up.
Yes, 5050. Oh.
What?
He said he'll do 50.
$50, okay.
He's bringing it back.
God damn, I just hung it up.
Or you can leave it hung up if you want.
Okay. I got the next one.
Yeah, I was going to say just write it down.
The next one is also
it's like you can
incredibly rare.
Official sold for him if you want. Yeah.
One.
It says I'll do 50.
50. Going once. Going twice. Sold.
It's cheap for a big ass coat like that.
That is cheap for a big ass coat like that. All right, so the next one. So you know that fancy jacket you wear when you go do like funerals and stuff? That has like your rank and stuff on it on the shoulders, and it's like black. This is the cool Russian version. It's green. It's made out of ripstop.
Oh, the travel jacket.
The travel jacket. This is the Russian version.
It was like my ASU coat.
So, zipper pocket, zipper front. Has pants too. Green pants. It is a line jacket as well. Has pockets for your important stuff, things like that. It's a really lightweight ripstop type stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Has the things on the shoulders for your epaulets.
What size is this?
Chest pockets. It doesn't really say, but I would assume it's like a Russian 52, which is like a borderline American large to extra large, like a small XL, but a large. It doesn't really like translate super good. Yeah. But it's like I would say an American large. So they're pretty rare. Elasticized waist.
Mm-hmm. You should put the jacket on. I won't make you go put the pants on.
I'm not gonna put the pants on. The pants I think are like a 36 waist.
Yeah, you'll have to hold.
I never wore the pants anyways, but. Yeah, these things are slick. It's just like a wearing out jacket because they're Russian. You really only see people in the Kremlin wearing these. People go to the Kremlin, which is like the equivalent of the Russian Pentagon. As you can see, it fits me with room to spare. I have a sweatshirt on too, a thick sweatshirt and a t-shirt. So the sleeves are long enough. I've got really long, lanky arms, and as you can see, I have extra sleeve room. Velcro adjustable cuffs, so the cuffs get way wider. The pockets are all really nice on them. It has your on the pocket flaps, which I actually really like the idea of having your name and your branch and shit on the pocket flaps instead of above it, so it keeps it from being too busy. Yeah. It's also easy as fuck to sew shit on a pocket flap.
Mm-hmm.
So the Russians are not dumbasses like most westernized militaries. And you get the cool half circle Kremlin Russian patch with it. So these are pretty rare. So it'll be like $50 because good luck finding another one.
Pretty rare, $50.
Well, it's not like it's an expensive garment. It's just good luck finding one.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and you should show the pants.
the pants are permanently ironed too. They stitched them this way. They're also a bunch of sizes because they have a very heavy elasticized waist. So like a quarter of the waist is elastic. It adjusts quite far. Single pocket in the back. And then you don't need to iron these because they are stitched. These creases in the front are stitched in place to make it always look kind of nice.
Yeah.
So it's like slightly more than business casual.
Yeah.
So if you just wash them, it'll, because it's wrinkly because these haven't been washed, because they're brand new, but it has the pleats stitched right into them. So $50. So like these are too long for my inseam, so they're kind of long, but they can be hemmed. Like they're touching the ground, like they're at where I'd be wearing my pants here, and they're touching the ground.
Yeah.
So they're kind of long, and they're a bigger waist than I am, and the elastic is there. And I wear a 30. I wear a 34. So $50, you get the set of your Russian Ministry of Defense kind of casual office outfit.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It would be a pretty cool set if it was like more my size.
I know, right?
It's way too big for me.
But it's just a neat jacket, and I like the idea of the pants where they stitched the pleat into the front.
I like the stitched pleat in the pants a lot.
I thought that was a fucking super good idea. When I saw it, I was like, you don't have to iron it then, or like press it or anything. So, but America gets the best stuff, remember?
But yeah.
So $50 whole set. There you go.
That's cool. Yeah, I don't.
Any advance, Oliver?
Hey, get out of there.
Mom likes to think you're the best cat. Stop proving everybody that I'm right and saying you're not. No advance on $50. Going once.
It's a cool set.
It is a pretty cool set. I like it anyways. It's a good casual, like going out set. Like we're going out drinking, you just gotta like throw something on because it's kind of windy or a light rain. It's a good jacket for that. I think it's like a 52, Alexi. It's like a 50-52. It doesn't say on them, at least anywhere that I found. But I wear like a European size 50. And this is a little big on me, so that's why I would guess 52. So, any advance on $50? Going once. Going twice. To Mr. John of all trades. I mean, if you wanted, Alexi, we're only up to $50. You could say 51 US dollars.
Yeah.
And you get this, and you get the pants with it too. It's in a cool green. It's like not like an olive green, but not as dark as a forest green. It's just like a really nice green. Any advance on $50?
Yeah, they're cool, and like I love my we call them the travel jacket, but I just have a black one. I love that thing. I would wear it out more if it weren't for. I mean, I have my rank epaulets on it, so I wouldn't want to wear it as a civilian. But there's just something about the nice, the nice bomber jacket.
The lightweight jacket, yeah. The elasticized waist and everything. It's just nice. It's a nice casual jacket. It's good for like doing office stuff. You wear your button-up shirt with your tie underneath it and shit. Go and have your smoke outside the Kremlin.
Your little aviators on. And...
The Russians don't really do that. But...
No, but...
You get your really big gaudy hat with all the shit on it.
Yeah.
And off you go. Oh shoot, I forgot. I can't be done. Not yet. I forgot the most important part. Gosh darn it. Thank you for reminding me.
What are you grabbing?
I would have forgot. It comes with the field marshal hat as well.
Oh, well, yeah. So this should hopefully, yeah. That's
So not only do you get the
cool.
jacket, you get the field marshal hat with it. It's an unissued hat as well. So it's the same material as the jacket is. It's that kind of green ripstop Russian peaked cap.
Yeah, this is cool as heck.
Everything's stitched on it, so it's not like metals and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
which is great. So
Ryan Chrysler says 51. Now with the
51.
hat.
Now with the hat, you get the whole set with it. I can't not sell it as a whole set. So,
Yeah.
I could keep the hat if I really wanted to, but it's just a fucking stylish hat.
Yeah, it's a little big. This is probably what,
It's
like
a 58, yeah.
Yeah, which I don't know for you.
So, well, the thing is, it's
I
a
was gonna say, 'cause
58, but I have it stitched in. So, like,
Yeah.
it has this, like, elastic band, and as you can see, I have it brought in a lot, and I wear, like, a 58 to 59. So, if you let all the elastic out, it would probably be a 60. So,
Yeah, I was gonna say, like,
but you get the field marshal hat,
yeah.
which is just a neat piece. So, yeah. So, you get for...
It is a sweet hat.
We're up to $53 for the whole set. You get the jacket, the pants, and the hat.
Yeah, and that thing is,
So-
it could probably be pretty big because, like, I guess I don't know what mine is in European sizes, but like
your head
was
size is probably like a 55. You
Okay, I
got
was
a
like
pretty small head. So
yeah, my C cap is like a 6 5/8.
we don't have a list of stuff for sale. The option goes is that we just let it keep going. It's whatever somebody wants to pay for it. I take Zelle, PayPal as payments, which I'll get your totals and your shipping for everything when we're done. I'll ship anywhere in the world. You have to know your own restrictions, though. Like, obviously, I can't ship gun parts and stuff to Europe and whatnot, but I'll ship uniforms and canteens and anything anywhere in the world as long as you're willing to pay the shipping. So, other than that, it's who's ever willing to pay the most. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
And yeah, the only rule for that is you pay shipping.
Yep.
So.
And I'll get your totals for shipping and stuff like that. If it's international, it might take me a few days, but I put my business email up after this, the one that I use for doing shit like this. So that way I can get a hold of you with your address and all your information and stuff, and your shipping quote if you live internationally. But if you, but most people, like when they pay through PayPal, they'll just put all their information in the PayPal message, their full name, their address, their zip code, all that stuff, and I get it off to you usually in a day or two. So, but yeah, you get the whole set, and we're up to 56.
56 for this whole set with the hat.
With the fancy ass hat. Which it's something about a Russian peaked cap. They do their peaked caps so well. They do their peaked caps just very, very well. So this one's obviously been kind of crammed on a shelf, and it needs a little bit of forming. But it's just a really good looking hat. I'll ship to Canada, Mr. Tyler K. So far for the whole set, we're only up to $56. So if anyone's willing to pay more than that.
Yeah, it's cool, and it's a cool jacket and the cool pants.
And if you're ever thinking about defecting to Russia, this will get you to some places. So.
Hey boo. Hey boo boo boo.
Anyone else? Any advance on $56? Because I got a lot of cool Russian stuff because I happen to have a lot of shady Russian military connections.
Oh.
So I shouldn't say shady, but it's well-established, high-up Russian military connections. So, yeah. 56, no advance on $56.
That's a good price for that.
Good deal for this. So. Going once. A Telnyashka? What color do you want?
What is that?
What is that? It's the like wife beater tank top.
Oh, okay.
I got orange, black, and green. If you want a Telnyashka, I'll get you a fucking Telnyashka. I got the super rare Russian like EMT orange one that's like their Coast Guard. And they're like medical people wear the orange one. So $60.
Mess. Oof.
$61. Ooh, but like I'll throw in a Taliashka if you guys want. That's the thing. I got a couple of them.
He's going to grab them. Maz is up to 65.
65. Like I said, I got black. I got the rare orange one, and I got the green one. You could have all three of them in there with it. So, unless you want some wife beaters, I have more if you want some. Yeah, if you want some. They're good, like sleeping in. They're actually stitched like that. They're not dyed like that, so they're the same. They'll never fade or anything. Yeah, they're built really nice. So they're like good sleeping clothes because 100% cotton, no synthetic fibers. They don't rub. They're pretty low cut, so they're reversible. So it doesn't matter which way you put them on.
Yeah,
but they're pretty nice if you want some.
Yeah,
because I have a bunch in that donation pile if you want some.
Maybe I want one.
Sure. What color do you want? I only got one orange one.
I was gonna say we can do that later.
But I got more green and black ones if you want. So.
Whoa, 76.
$76. Yeah, so I'll throw in the Taliashkas. Here's the cotton.
Yeah.
They're like t-shirt fabric, but
yeah.
This is what the Russian military's undergarments are.
That's hilarious. I never would have.
It's been a thing since like the 1800s.
Okay, Maz is up to 80.
$80.
That's cool because it was like nobody was even interested in this for.
Yeah. Like this is an awesome summer sleeping shirt. So if you would like one or two, I'll give you one or two. So
yeah, they're kind of cool.
They are horizontal stripes. I love horizontal stripes. So
yeah,
81 we're up to. Like yeah, you've seen my like big heavy winter ones, which I'm not giving away my winter ones. But
I'm not really an orange, but I could maybe wear one.
I got the big heavy wool blend winter ones.
Gosh, yeah, cute.
That's what the Russian military wears underneath. And these are just awesome, really comfortable base layers. Also cool. Stitched like that. They're
85 for Maz. Sorry, 85. Not selling this one, but I just was wanting to look at it.
Since horizontal stripes are coming in to be so fashionable now. You used to give me so much shit 86. For horizontal stripes. 86.
To think you just wanted the hat.
All right.
Maz says 90. Oh gosh.
$90. Good. This money's all going towards stuff. I bought a lot of berry bushes, got some landscaping done today.
He wants the hat. 91 for Ryan Chrysler.
91.
It's like they both want the hat.
That's true. I got a lot of cool stuff. I mean, I don't think anybody's willing to spend $1,000 tonight on one item.
Probably not.
But I have Russian stuff people will never fucking see again. Like, ever. And I mean it. I don't think people are willing to spend $1,000, but I'll sneak peek you
guys. $1 million for the cat?
So.
Yeah, I was like, man, it's... He already said these are legally binding. I hope you're ready to send me $1 million. But I just want you to know that Zelle has monthly limits. Usually, they're a lot lower than you think they are, actually. Wife is Polish. She would not be happy.
All right. So if you guys want to see some really cool Russian stuff, if somebody's willing to spend $1,000, I have a Kremlin Guard uniform.
I was gonna say, first things first. We're working on that other one.
Working on the other one.
So yeah, I was like, we're not.
This one's extra special. It comes with a named Hero of the Russian Federation medal. That is their equivalent of the Medal of Honor.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Are you going to be selling any Swiss or Swedish stuff tonight?
I think all the Swiss and Swedish stuff is gone.
He thinks it's all gone on the Swiss and Swedish stuff.
I think we sold the last one earlier, unfortunately.
Maz is up to 95.
95. Oh, geez.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, well, here's the thing. Those are all hand fucking tailor made out of the finest wool fibers and everything in the world, and they're the nicest leather, and all of the buttons on them are actual gold, and that hanging chain on it is actual gold.
Yeah.
And so it's like $95. Any advance on $95?
I don't know. They might still be fighting, so.
Going once. Going twice.
You're not gonna give them a second? That's okay.
They're getting seconds.
Yeah.
Right. Sold.
Mayas for 95.
Retail Miyashka's hat coats. Perfect.
Yeah, that's a cool set.
That is a pretty cool set. Does anyone want to start $1,000 on the Kremlin Guard uniform? That's what we're up to. So. Bam. Okay, moving on to the next one. That was a good deal.
Yeah.
A good deal. All right, let's see what we got here.
Yeah. Yeah, the hat's super cool.
Okie dokie. I got sent this by one of my cousins. It was a guess at my size. It's way too large for me. This is an actual Finnish Army MO5 desert uniform set, and it has their very limited use, kind of like, you can tell how kind of like handmade the embroidery is on it. Finnish flag. Their like shield or whatever they were calling it. So this one will start at like $50. It's an actual Finnish set. It's not one of the Verestalica like copies. This is the actual Finnish set, and it's unissued. It has the Velcro covering the rank stuff and everything still. So pockets are all good. Canadian buttons. It's a nice fabric. It's a really kind of lightweight,
Okay.
kind of windproofy
Yeah.
type stuff fabric. It doesn't fade really well. So I don't really have any giganto sizes, but this is large on me.
Yeah.
So comes
Got any
with the
sizes
pants.
on this stuff?
I don't remember. It is sized somewhere. This one says well, it was made in 2015. But that's the tag on it right there. It has the actual finish. And whatever size 750 is or whatever. In Finnish Army standard, but it's big on me. So, but yeah, this is what we got.
Yeah, it's this, and then there's trousers.
There is pants in here as well. It does. The sleeves do roll up. There is buttons for the little safari straps that roll the sleeves up. So the sleeves on it are pretty long, which is cool. A lot of stuff is too short in the surplus world. So, but yeah, an actual non-Verestalica made, because the Finnish didn't make a lot of desert uniforms because they don't really go anywhere. So getting an actual Finnish desert uniform is pretty fucking hard to do. So if anybody would like it for $50, it's a good set.
Is it elastic around the back?
It should be a little bit, yeah. Gathered waist. I'm fixing the pants.
No, I just want to look at them. Maybe. There we go.
It's too big for me, and like I said, so.
Ooh, these are tall.
These are, yeah, a big waist on these. And it's also elasticized as well.
Yeah,
and the elastic even adjusts. Like the elastic has little buttonholes kind of in it, and I have it at the farthest hole, so the waist actually gets like 4 inches larger if you want it to on these. And the thing is big on me. The shirt is, so it's probably like an American XL, maybe almost a 2X. So
yeah, and these ones say 2013 on it, but yeah, 750.
Yeah.
Okay, Urban says 50, but yeah, if you want to.
50. I can throw the coat on once again. I have like a 41-inch chest, and I'm wearing a sweatshirt and a t-shirt. So.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
It's got Velcro on the cargo pockets.
It's pretty big. It's very wide in the shoulders. As you can see, like the shoulder seam is way down here on my shoulders. So, and I've got very broad shoulders. So, like I said, I'm wearing a sweatshirt and a t-shirt, and I have like a 41-inch. Very broad, elasticized waistband, so that's why it looks more gathered in here. There's a lot of elastic. It goes all the way around the back of the waist, so it's a very, as you can see, there's a lot of extra fabric up top in the back because it's the elastic is the only thing holding it kind of close to me because it is so big. So if anyone's interested, it's a really nice fabric for what it is. It's really light and airy. It dries quick. The pants get pretty large. Urban's at 50. Any advance on 50 for the finished desert uniform? I know. I'm kind of an average size, unfortunately. So
Yeah.
Which is great for some people and really bad for a lot of people because it either means stuff's widely available or it doesn't exist at all. That's the shitty thing about being an average size. So in the collector market. But any advance on $50?
It doesn't look like it.
Going once. Going twice. Sold. It's just the cool, like, handmade, like, stitched. 55. Okay. That came in before I sold, right? Did it not? I'll leave it up to you because I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah. I mean, it depends how you. I mean, it was technically after, but it's up to you.
No, because once I close it, that's one of the rules. If I close it, it's closed. So
okay.
That's why I was saying, did it come before I say sold?
No.
Okay. Then it's Urban's for $50. Unless he wants to relinquish it.
Did it come in before?
I mean, that's the thing. If it was close, I give people the benefit of the doubt because internet speeds are different.
Oh, that's fair. It could just be internet.
He'll accept it. Okay. Urban for 50. Yeah. I try to be fair, but like it's just how it is.
Okay, yeah, he says it was close, but it was last second, so.
Okay.
Yeah, as long as there's no hurt fees over it.
I try to be pretty generous on timing and stuff. Awesome. That's a good one, Urban. I hope you're going to like these. I hope they fit you because it's a fucking slick uniform. Other countries got their shit figured out, unlike America. Well, the next one we're probably going to get a bunch of stuff for.
Okay, Devin just said this next one's going to be, it's going to be popular, so.
It's going to be popular. So some of you already kind of recognize what this is, and it's original. It's in good shape. So if you know anything about this place America went to, and they're real butthurt about it, it was called Vietnam. And this was their camouflage that they developed in Vietnam. This is the third pattern, ERDL. Green type. It would go on to influence my favorite camouflage pattern, American Woodland, which you've seen a lot of my stuff is in Woodland. But this is one of the patterns. The brown dominant one would ultimately be the one that would advance it, be chosen. But the green dominant one I think works a lot better. It's a nice airy, like 100% cotton.
Oh.
And once you wash 100% cotton, it feels like pajamas.
Yeah, I was like, this is not what I was expecting it to be. But...
Yeah, and there's one hole in the arm, probably where a patch was, that just kept tearing.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's in really good shape. It's a medium regular in size, but we all know that normally these jungle fatigues were issued down a size because they're so baggy.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're a
so
little big.
they're meant to be baggy for airflow. And so these are really hard to find, but we'll start at $50. So
Is it for the one or for? Oh, never
just the
mind.
one.
Yeah, for one.
$50. Dun, dun, dun. Yes, some World War I wrestling stuff tonight. Sold at Canteen. But $50 for the Green Dominant Ertl. Green Dominant Ertl jungle uniform.
You want to throw it on?
I can throw it on. This is a really nice like summer uniform. It's a medium regular, but they're cut extra baggy for airflow. That is a deal. They are incredibly rare, especially for a Green Dominant because it's more desirable. So like these are, and it's like pajamas. This thing's been through the gambit, so it's like pajamas. It's so warm. There should be some more Russian World War I stuff going up tonight. So, yeah.
For normal size jeans.
It is for normal size jeans. But it's a good shirt. So if anyone's interested, it's $50, which is a hell of a deal for something in this nice a condition. That's not all torn to shit. So, but if anyone wants it. If not, I'll throw it back on the hanger. It's only getting more valuable because they're getting more and more rare and they're not made anymore. It still has its tag in it. So, the little cotton white tag. So, I don't think it has.
I was going to say, I don't think it has one of the
Oh, it did have a cleaning tag on it at one point, but it's not
Oh.
there anymore. You can see where it was, the remnants of it, but. Nobody for $50?
I guess not.
No, well, I won't show the other one because I also have an unissued, same size, number 3 Jungle Fatigue. So that's what the fabric would feel like brand new before you washed it.
A little bit thicker.
Yeah. So, but if there's no interest for the Ertl one, I'm not even gonna put this one up. So yeah, brand new unissued tags in it, cleaner tags in it, and everything. Pretty slick. No, not both for $50. The unissued one is going to go for a lot more because it's literally unissued. It's brand new. I forget what date this one was, but I think the date was 71. Is the date on this coat? The unissued one is 71. So still well within Vietnam times. But yeah, that's all right. If people don't want any cool jungle uniforms, I'll put them away.
Yeah. A medium regular.
They're both medium regular, yeah. It's all right. Somebody will come along and want those very badly someday. I'm not too upset about that one. This is the genesis of the modern U.S. military uniform right here. The absolute genesis. The great grandfather. All right, on to the next one. Close enough. Close enough. All right, so some of you have seen this one, and you know about this one before.
Yeah, I know this guy.
Yeah, this guy. This is a Air Force Special Forces modified Crye Precision uniform. It's the Type 2 field shirt, and it comes with the combat pants. I believe they're Gen 3. Yeah, the Gen 3 because that's the multicam 4-way stretch combat pants. So I believe the pants are a medium long, and I think the shirt is a medium long as well. But it's been modified to have name tapes and stuff and have IFF stickers put on it. So, but yeah. We'll start at $100 on this one because Cry Precision shit is very, very expensive. But pants come with the knee pads, as you can see there. The pants are a medium long. Comes with the knee pads. $100. Yeah, Cry is very expensive. This is like a $300 pair of pants, and the shirt is like a $200 shirt. So, $100. If anybody is interested. If not, I'll throw it back on the rack. Cry Precision. This was a PJ. PJ gave me this uniform. So if that's your cool thing, or you want a cool piece of Air Force history from Afghanistan, this is a neat piece of history. Actual multicam. It's like what the Army wears now, but better. But the Army's cheap, so they went to the shittier version of this. You probably noticed it's looks a little more compact, and it's got some vertical stuff going on as well as horizontal stuff. Whereas OCP is only horizontal, and it's just the worser version of this. So this is what was known as OCP, stands for the Operational Enduring Freedom Camouflage Pattern.
Okay.
Which was abbreviated down to OCP. It says on the tags and stuff too. This one also, it comes with an OCP rain cover too, like the level 5 Equus rain cover as well. So, but yeah, so we're up to $100. It's a neat Air Force piece of gear, actually used in Afghanistan.
Yeah, we have someone in for 100.
Yeah, Air Force uniform, and I'll grab the OCP, the original better OCP. Because I have to argue with a lot of U.S. service members now about like we were OCP. I'm like, no, there's a different OCP. And it says right on there, OCP. That's the pattern this was, and it's multicam. It's not OCP. Well, it is OCP, but it's different OCP from the OCP that's used nowadays. So, because the OCP nowadays is operational camouflage pattern. This is operation enduring freedom camouflage pattern. Yeah, yeah. A lot of people don't know that though, because they just see OCP and there's actually two in existence in military clothing stuff. So this is actually multicam, and you get this with it too. So it's unissued. This one's brand new. So all the seams are in it, real nice. $100. Any advance on $100? Get the whole set because I got it all as a big set. So, and this is still the same pattern they use now. It's just changed, but
yeah, and it's too big for me, so yeah. I can't keep it.
Can't use it. Any advance on $100?
It's about to be a steal.
I didn't pay anything for it, so. And I'm not really an Air Force historian or anything, but he couldn't fit it in his bag to pack it to go home. So he's like, "Do you want it?" And I was like, "I'll take it, I guess." And I've had it ever since. And I found a way to fit it in my bag. So, but heck yeah. Because it was like a personal, private purchase, pretty much. They let the Special Forces guys, they gave them all money to buy their own shit. So, going once, going twice, sold to Mr. Is that Boxum? $100.
Yeah, it's a steal.
It is a steal. It's a $500 uniform. You can't even find that stuff. They moved on to generations past this now, so it's even more collectible now. Which is kind of sweet.
Yeah, pretty cool.
It is pretty cool. Okay. We have a Russian World War One Imperial Nyastoya, or Nyapsturka, depends on how you want to pronounce it. Basically, it's known as the gymnast shirt. Pullover wool uniform. It's got a linen lining. It's actually stitched. This is a reproduction. It's not original, so don't be bidding on it like it's original. But it's a very good reproduction. So it's in a pretty large size. It's in a kind of lighter weight wool. Comes with the pants. Has the infantry kind of wine red epaulets on it. So this is it. So this is a really high quality one. This company's gone out of business. These were made in Ukraine for a while. And as you can see, it's not even felted wool. It probably won't show up, but it's actually actual real woven wool. So yeah, it comes with the trousers, has the buttons on it, the actual like correct kind of bronze brass Imperial Eagle buttons. So it's not cheap. To even authenticate, like to make it seem more real, all the buttons are hand stitched. The buttonholes are hand stitched to make it look as real as possible. So stand collar, all that other good jazz. So if somebody's looking for a cool display piece or something, this is it. So $100 to start. Comes with the epaulets, comes with everything. The sleeves on it are nice and long.
Mm-hmm.
So
want to show them the pants?
Can't show them the pants. I just got to undo all the buttons. And here are the pants with the little ties at the bottom. They are, it does have the adjustable little brass D-ring thing at the back. The pants are classic, that kind of potato sack Russian lining in them, the big kind of coarse linen. They do on a lot of their lining material for more historical accuracy. It is adjustable here in the back with buttons, and it also has belt loops. And then around the front, it has the double D-ring style that you could use a little cord if you didn't have a belt to kind of gather the pants with the two D-rings. So big slash pockets in the front.
I was gonna say, yeah, show
with
them.
again the potato sack kind of lining. So you get that with it as well. So $100 for anybody that's starting. The wool on it's actually surprisingly good. It's made off of like an original wool as far as how they made the texture of the wool. So the wool is actually surprisingly good, but the Russians also had access to a lot of wool. So the wool's surprisingly good on it. It's a surprisingly comfortable, relatively, I mean, for World War I, it's a relatively lightweight wool, which is kind of where the Russians cheaped out on it. But it's a really comfortable, actually breathable, nice shirt. So, and pants. Anyone's interested? I mean, we got 80. I guess I'll start at 80. If anybody wants them. It's not sized. But it is large on me, once again. So, the shoulders are very broad on this thing, but it's not sized because that's not how the Russians did shit. They didn't really put sizes on stuff because you would kind of, the uniforms would be given to you in one of 3 sizes, and then it was up to you, or you would get your spouse or the company tailor or a friend of yours to kind of tailor it to you. So there's no size on it. We're up to 85. Any advance on $85? Good luck finding these. They don't really make repros of these anymore. It's a very, very good repro. Like I said, made in Ukraine. The color is very correct. So $97. Yeah, that people get the color wrong so much too, because the World War II ones are much more brown. This is that very like pea green, the very like Imperial Russian kind of like pea green color, which I think is actually a much better color for Europe and the steppe and everything like that than the brown would be that they used during World War II. So it's actually a very surprisingly good camouflage color, which was a problem a lot of people had in World War I. They're all wearing, well, the French wore bright red the first year of the war and royal blue. And there was a lot of grays and stuff like that. But this was a really, really good camouflage pattern. in World War One. So $100 we're up to. And like I've sold enough stuff to put together a basic kit for this, a whole Russian basic kit, everything except for the gun. There's been a Solberg for sale. There's been a canteen for sale. You know, there's been the uniform for sale now. So it's like, you know, we're up to 103. Any advance on that? I could take one of the epaulets off probably. And I'm not going to do that actually. But I'll show you guys the little buttons. I can get it up close. It has the actual kind of like bronze Imperial Eagle buttons, the correct ones. So this is it for the World War I stuff. World War I's my historical era. This is one of the things I was going to put together, a Russian World War I impression, but nobody in North America is concerned about doing it. So there just isn't enough interest. So I could never do it because I would never be able to go anywhere and like do it, because it would be like, get the one Russian guy. There'd be like 85 German people against the one Russian guy. So because I was one of the few people in North America who was actually putting an impression together for it, which is why I have a backpack that was with it too. I did it as like the stormtrooper, as the wine red assault type uniform, and this is the experimental assault pack used against the Austrian front for that, and it has a bandolier in it too. The Trials heavy bandolier.
Kind of cute.
It is actually a really fucking good bag. Surprisingly, it made a lot of sense during World War I, and it's a really low profile but really nice wide belt, hold to your body type, wide leather straps backpack, and it was. Tell you what, the Russian stormtroopers are actually really well.
Kind of getting off on a tangent.
I get it.
Shoulder boards, those are sewn, right? Not buttoned. They're sewn on?
No, they come off.
Okay.
So you can change the shoulder boards
sorry,
if you want to.
Questions?
You could take the shoulder boards off if you would like to. They just
okay. So the shoulder boards are button on, so you can take them off.
The classic. There's your shoulder board, just like how they would have been. So just the same wool that the uniform's made out of, and it just goes through the loops and buttons onto itself like that on the one button that's up here by the collar. So you can change the shoulder boards with whatever you like. It's basically the standard shoulder board, but this is just the World War I infantry color. So any advance on 103? The bag has not sold yet, but if you are interested in it, it starts at $100. So they don't make them anymore, and it comes with the bandolier. So
okay, we can do that after we close this, just
uniform.
to not confuse any numbers.
Yeah.
How's the linen liner on the tunic?
The linen liner's better than on the pants, especially around the collar. It's the same kind of potato sack stuff, but it's a tighter weave, so it's not going to be as coarse on your neck.
And then pants, are they lined on the waist?
They are lined on the waist with that kind of linen. So
yeah, no worries for you. It's just to keep everyone like on one thing at a time, and he was showing stuff and like whatever. So yeah, that's okay.
It's
no worries.
It's the most accurate, and I studied a lot of Russian World War I stuff. As one of the few people who gives a shit about the Eastern Front in World War I. Studied a lot of Russian stuff, and this is probably the best repro uniform you can find. It really is. So
yeah, but otherwise, yeah, for this uniform, we're at 103 for Maz.
If anybody would like to have an advance on 103, trousers and pants is the set. And then next we'll do the bandolier and the experimental assaulters pack. So, which, you get somebody a fucking Dragoon Mosin, which is like the 9130 is nowadays. Get somebody a Dragoon Mosin in this, throw that Solberg on, that black assault pack, and there you go. There's your basic fucking Russian assault pack. So well, heck yeah.
Sure.
Well, it looks like 103 Willie likes it apparently.
Yeah.
Sounds good, Ryan.
We do not take teeth.
I'll take gold teeth.
Okay, he will take gold teeth. So yes, if you do have gold teeth, he will accept those in lieu of US dollars.
Or if your grandfather did shady stuff in camp during the 40s and happened to come across a bunch of gold teeth that may or may not be his, I will still also accept those.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry if I meant if it sounded like I meant they had to be your gold teeth. No, any gold teeth.
Mm-hmm.
Any gold teeth are good.
All right, sounds like going once, going twice. Sold to Mr. Maz.
It's getting a little fallouty there with the teeth for.
Hey, teeth are a Warhammer thing for money. That's what the orcs use for money, except they call them teeth. T-E-F.
Teeths.
Because they all speak in a British Cockney accent.
Oh, God.
They like to fight.
Yeah.
They really like crumping on people. Those darn Umies, they like to crump on them, and they use teeth because they grow teeth really fast. But they also wear out fast. Their money is like inflation controlled. They're one of the best factions. They're mushrooms. You'd really like them. The orcs in Warhammer 40k are mushrooms.
Okay.
They're fungus. So.
American silver. Yeah, we could probably take American silver.
I'll take silver.
Yeah, we'll take precious metals and materials.
That's right.
Just an appropriate amount.
So you are up to 343. 25 for the Portuguese canteen, and then you were up to 50 total for the East German canteen, 65 for the Hungarian canteen, because that one was 15. The World War II British canteen you got for 30, so that brought you up to 95. The fur coat was $50, so that brought you up to 145. And then the Russian Kremlin set brought you up to 240, and then this for 103 brought you up to 343. So I'm keeping track, see? You're doing good. I'll put that under this stack. I gotta keep this one separate because somebody else bought these. Get out of the way, Willie.
Rude.
Kind of. Maybe if she wasn't in the way. All right.
How much for the cat? Which one, Willow? How much are we selling Willow for?
I don't know. What are you guys offering?
Like, I think I've already been offered $1 million for Oliver.
They didn't specify what cat.
He was the cat on frame. So.
Oliver's only worth like $20 max because he's kind of a shit.
Well, 5,000. 5,000 for Willow. 5,001 for Willow.
I mean, she's worth a lot of money. She's a purebred Persian, so.
Ragdoll.
Whatever it is.
Yeah.
She's got a Persian coat. That's right.
Yeah.
Ragdoll with a
She's
Persian
a ragdoll with a Persian coat.
So we got an expensive. This is actually something I picked up at a Goodwill of all places, for way cheap. This is a Katanica Mark 6 500 denier nylon jacket. So for anybody that's interested, I don't know what the size is because I don't think I've ever worn this. But I just know it was worth a lot of money because they're lifetime warranted. It's a medium apparently, but they're big. Or if you know somebody that would like a really, really good like motorcycle jacket or something, they are overbuilt. They make them out of the same shit they make body armor out of.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're very overbuilt. These are like $600 jackets. Has the handle on the back and everything, adjustable hood.
Yeah, it's got the handle and adjustable hood. It's got like the venting.
So
here on the back.
Yeah, it is lifetime warranted, so you could send it back to Katanica and they will replace it. So if anybody is interested in it, it's in Ranger Green.
It was like, this is not easy to show, but it's got like
it's a very stiff jacket. So we'll start at $50 on it. It is oversized because obviously it has to be because the materials are very rigid on it. Put it on.
It's like it's a shame I'm wearing a hoodie.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like all the pockets, and then of course you've got the
It's a very stiff
it fits
nylon
good, though, and
jacket.
that
It does
means
fit
the
good.
sleeves are long because they're actually like the right length
Mhm.
for him, so they're longer sleeves.
But it's a very actually surprisingly comfortable jacket. But it's just a little heavier than I would like. But it's very overbuilt. It's under that lifetime warranty from Katanica. It has the hood, everything, all the zipper pockets, yada yada.
Yeah.
Tons of pocket space. Moly built right onto it. So
Which is cool.
lots of pockets. All shapes and sizes all over the place. They're all big. So $50 if anybody wants it.
Yeah. Maybe if no one wants it, I'll take it. It's kind of cool.
You want to try it on?
Wear a lot. Wow, I'm wearing like a hoodie, which I probably
That's
won't
all right.
do, but
It's more of an over jacket
sell
than
your
anything.
cat for his cat. Do a cat trade.
I mean, if the cat's better. That might not actually be so bad because you got kind of those broader shoulders, so it's actually about where it needs to be.
Yeah, I have broad ass shoulders for a girl, so
That's actually not too bad fitting, honestly.
yeah, that's
for
pretty
you.
nice.
It is a really nice coat. That's a very overbuilt coat.
Yeah, like it's super overbuilt, but yeah, and it's got like the
But it is entirely
legal
windproof
zippers and buttons.
and waterproof. So, and it is lifetime warranted. So, if you want a cool jacket to show off to all your friends,
I might.
it's a $600 coat. So, if
Yeah.
nobody wants it, it's yours.
Yeah, that, and it's got the hook and loops here, so if I want to be cringy, I can put my name on it, or I can just put my Red Bull patch on it, maybe.
Heck yeah, it'd be a cool. It's one of those ones where it's like people who know about the Katanica stuff like would comment on it in public. They'd be like, "That's a nice fucking coat."
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that like these. So big hood, yeah.
I was gonna say the hood is actually big. That's one thing I found in a lot of stuff is like a lot of hoods are like kind of shitty, right? Like they'll come only up on your head a little bit, but yeah, this is like
It's a nice one.
real hood. So
the hood comes off too. So if you don't want the hood on, it just comes off.
I see that
Which is
actually.
nice.
Yeah. Is this the biggest coat of the night?
No, that Russian fur one was the biggest coat of the night. That was
Russian
a
fur
big
one was
fucking
huge.
coat.
Yeah, well, I might have just got a coat out of this. So
Sounds like it.
nobody seems to want it.
You
So
even get a nice wood hanger with it because it's something that holds it up. So that one's all yours.
heck yeah.
All right, sold to Paige for $600.
Let's see. Oh yeah, were we gonna do that assault pack with the bandolier?
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, we'll do the assault pack and bandolier next.
I just gotta check out what Oliver's doing in my room. Better not be being a shit. It'll be a fucking hat before you know it. I don't give a care. Mom will be mad at me for a little bit.
And Urban asks any CAD pad items.
Any CAD pad items? I can go see you what I got on my rack. I got a lot of Canadian stuff in there.
Yeah, so maybe we can go check
Here
some
we
stuff
got
out.
the. You can kind of describe the materials on this. It's a very nice leather, a very heavy canvas, and it comes with the bandolier, the experimental Russian. It's a big flap. It's like the cavalry pattern. It's a multi-pocket bandolier because it's two layers deep, so it'll hold 12 chargers.
You just like wear this like a backpack.
You just wear it like a backpack. And then it has its own waist belt. It's very ahead of its time. Like, you know, a lot of people didn't believe in like having a backpack with a waist belt. This is the first one that I can find in history that has a waist belt on it.
Yeah.
And so this little, wherever it is, right here, this little piece of sheet metal clips over that to support your whole pack. It's pretty stable. You can adjust these for length and height.
I was gonna say this is all adjustable. It's set. It's set
pretty
in the
low.
middle. Actually,
Yeah.
I was gonna say you can
You can always punch
go up
more
or down
holes
on
in
that.
it though,
Yep. Or punch more holes
if you need
want.
it to sit higher.
But
But it's a surprisingly comfortable pack.
yeah.
And the best part is like then you can. It has little spots here on the side too, where you would run your normal infantry belt then through it.
Oh.
And put your ammo pouches on over it. So you're getting your normal infantry belt and your ammo pouches to hold everything down while you're getting a really well-balanced, pretty close to your body, actually good capacity for World War I assault pack. So
Yeah. It's kind of cool.
it is pretty neat, isn't
I
it?
feel like Fallout or something.
It would be a pretty good cosplay pack for whatever you want to do. It doesn't really seem to fit into any era, but
Yeah. Yeah, it's just kind of a cool thing if you're into any other stuff like that too. So.
it does open like a big briefcase. So here it is on its side, obviously. It's just a big ass open pouch and it's linen lined. The cover hinges over it and it's held in place with a bunch of buckles. So one on the top and the bottom and then 3 on the front. So if anyone would like it. So yeah.
Can I see it closed on the back? Yeah, we can close it up. Yeah, we did kind of just leave it hanging open. But yeah, kind of like, so where it opens does overlap. So it's not like there's any like holes in the bottom or anything, because that's kind of what I was thinking too.
It does keep water and stuff out pretty well for what it is.
Yeah.
And the leather all on it's really nice. It's not dried out. I like how it is just kind of buckles. You don't have to hook it to your like infantry equipment, like the German ones. You have to be wearing like your belt and stuff because it would clip to your belt. Same thing with like the British ones and stuff. It would do the same thing. Do you want to try it on again or me?
I don't care. You can try it.
Sure.
You can see it on a different person.
Yeah.
I was like, it does. It fits me pretty nice, actually. That would be, yeah, a really fun like cosplay piece or something.
It does adjust out. It's as small as it goes right now. I think it does get a lot larger than this. Because like you have all this extra fabric. Yeah. It does, the waist belt does adjust way out. This is as tiny as it goes.
Yeah, deep pull there. Yeah, you got any time frame on it? I think you said kind of not really.
This is a Russian World War I. So this would be like 1917. This would have come out as like an assault pack. They were tried during the Brusilov offensive, which would be late 16, early 17.
Yeah.
And it's a really close to the body, very well balanced weight, wide packs.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and then we have this guy that comes with it.
They were 12 charger bandolier you could wear with it, which is all just, you have 6 pouches in the front and then you have 6 pouches behind it. So
that's nifty, actually. Yeah.
it's the same material, real heavy canvas, so it's not going to wear out. A lot of them are like thin, chintzy cotton. See a lot of bandoliers from World War I and World War II made out of the thin, chintzy cotton. This is a really, really nice heavy canvas, and then this is how you would secure it. You would have this leather strap if you didn't want your thing overlapping. You get one leather strap that you can kind of use to tie it shut, so to keep the flap down, so it's not bouncing around on you. It does adjust a lot wider. I have it as not as small as it'll go, but it gets pretty big if you're a pretty big guy. The bandolier gets pretty large. Once again, pretty thick leather on it as well. So
yes, with the bandolier.
You get it with the bandolier. So it all comes as a set. So 12 chargers in the bandolier. So but yeah, it's a surprisingly good weight distribution and stuff for World War I, which that shit was known to be heinously uncomfortable. But yeah, it works out pretty well. It's adjustable, good capacity, good material. It's a shame they didn't continue with that pattern.
Yeah,
it's actually really
those are pretty cool.
Good thing. All right, $80. We'll go for it. Any advance on $80?
Yeah, that's a pretty cool piece. That's that's a really cool style for stuff. So
you don't see waist packs starting to come back, like waist belts coming back into like like weight distributing waist belts coming back into packs until like the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that that has like a full ass waist belt for weight distribution in the 19 teens
Mm-hmm.
kind of goes to show that people are sleeping on a lot of other countries for technology. So I think this is probably the last item I got. I think that's about it for stuff to part with. So
Yeah. Unless you had something out there you were gonna.
just the stuff nobody really wanted.
Okay.
We went through already. So we're at $80. Any advance on $80?
Yeah. It's a cool pack.
Going once. Going twice. Sold. I always wanted to put together like a Russian Marine uniform. So, because my mother did Russian Navy stuff, so I thought a Russian naval infantry uniform would always be kind of cool.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, there's not a ton of interest here in Russia to do shit like that. So, alrighty, there we go. All right, so now I will get the payment stuff there into the email. Okay, that's pretty sweet, not gonna lie. All right, so if you're paying via PayPal, here is the email for the PayPal. If I'll get everybody their totals except for Ryan Chrysler, who had to leave, but I have a way to contact him.
Where you're at.
Oh, that's right.
Like, potentially put it in there, right?
Yeah. So that's the PayPal address. That's the best way to pay me. You can type that into PayPal. Just make sure with your amounts. Once again, Maz, I'm going to have to, because of the amount of stuff you bought, get back to you on the cost of your shipping. But John, yours will be $60. Urban, yours will be yeah, probably $65. Vexum, I don't know where you live, so if you give me like what state or whatever you live in, I can do a guesstimate on what it will cost you. So same thing with you, Czar Taylor. You gotta let me know where you live to guesstimate what your shipping is gonna be. And then we got Ryan Chrysler. I'll send him his bill. So. Oh, Ryan's will be pretty easy. His is tiny. There's only a couple stuff. His will only be like $20. Oregon, that's not so bad. I could do that. That's for what you bought for the Washington World War I. I could do that for $20. I'll ship it to Russia, to Oregon. So on PayPal, just make sure you give me your full name, your address, your postcode, and don't forget to put your screen name on there. Okay.
Yeah.
And if you give me a list of like what you bought as well, that helps. So Ohio, easy enough. That's good.
So easy.
So Vexum, yours will be for the Cry uniform. Yours will only be like $15 as well. So you're up to $115. So if you guys put all that stuff in PayPal, so $115 for Voxum. Czar Taylor, yours will be, because it's got to go a little further, probably $20. So urban stuff. Finished glass canteen, yours will only be $10. That's easy. I just got to wrap it up real good. So yeah.
Yeah, it'll be up for a bit. Don't worry, and we won't go anywhere until he kind of gets your information or your payment. So
Yeah, because I don't want to end it if somebody's having trouble getting a hold of me. So
yeah, and then they don't have a way to get
a hold of
him.
me. So,
So,
but yeah, $60, Urban, because I'm gonna just make sure yours gets there like really safe because it's glass, obviously. So
yeah.
All right, let's see here. Already got it from Urban. He's on the fucking ball.
Nice.
Thank you, sir. Good. Got shipping address in there. Love it. Doing good. Hey, you. All right. $20.
Somebody offered 22.
Oh, that's all right. I'll let them have you for a discount.
Dang.
Free shipping.
Look at him. His little face.
He smells like pee. Oh.
He said that was rude.
Huh? But he smells like he just peed. And I didn't hear any litter moving, so. $30. Look at this. We could be making so much money selling these fucking things off. There'd be so much less piss in the house if we got rid of that one. Oh my goodness. God, this place would be smelling like a fucking basket of roses in like 3 days. So that's all right. He likes to be on furniture when you move it. It works out. It's kind of his thing. He'll help. He's a good supervisor when you do that. So
$200,000 for the orange dork.
got it. Sold. Sold. He's not potty trained. That's the one problem. And he eats houseplants. So
yeah, he does eat houseplants. It's very annoying.
But other than that, he's fine.
He's a great cuddler. He's very
All right, everybody. Still waiting for some payments. So far, Urban is the only one that has
John
paid.
just said he sent.
Okay. $200,000 Venezuelan bolivars. That's like 8 cents. Yeah, Venezuelan bolivars are fucking worthless. I think it's the weakest currency in the world right now since their government collapsed or whatever.
Yeah.
Literally worthless. Hey, you just got sold.
He loves a good cuddle.
Get out of my room, you piece of shit. You know you can't go in there. Because you do stuff you're not supposed to while you're in there.
What are you doing?
He knows that. He's trying to pee. All right, let's see here what we got now. I got Michael Johnson's, which is good. Perfect. Good. So we're still waiting. I need Voxums. I need Czars. I need John of all trades. So when you go into PayPal and you go to send payment, and you just type in my email and it'll come right up, and then you can pay. So. You had $20 for the shipping. That is correct, sir. And you send it right off, and we'll get it. So I got Urban's. I'm waiting on John.
Fox said his should be sent.
Okay, we're up there. Okay, good. I got Voxum's. Got a shipping address in there. Heck yeah. Perfect. I got John's. I got Voxum's. I got Urban's. Is he doing shit he's not supposed to?
He's just running in your room.
Piece of shit.
I know you don't like.
I got yours, Voxum. No worries. Is that everybody? I think we're just waiting on Czars now. I think Czar's the last one. And then I gotta send Ryan Chrysler his total. And then we'll call it good.
Yeah, it's yeah. We do have 4 cats now, so it's like you can see out there. There's. Oh, I wonder if I can do this.
Yep.
It's at the top of the. There we go. Up there, it's little Meredith. Willow is right down there. You guys have been seeing Oliver, and then I have another orange boy, Pippin. He's probably just been snoozing upstairs.
Figment of everyone's imagination.
Yeah.
He just hides so much because he's fucking huge, but he's terrified of everything. And then I gotta send Ryan Chrysler his total, and I'll round down because he's bought a lot of stuff, so I'll give him a nice even number. Because I have like a loyalty rewards program.
That's right.
Because I'm cool like that. That's what you do when you're cool like that.
Right.
Once Zell wants to load here. All right, just waiting on Mr. Czar Taylor.
Yeah, I think just give him his total again. I think he just was confused how much you wanted him to send you.
So he's got the World War I kit, which sold for $80 plus. You got to put the shipping on there though.
Yeah, he was trying to ask that, and yeah.
Add $20 to your shipping. So if you send another 20, then you're done. Because that'll pay for the box and the shipping. No worries, sir. I get it. It's easy enough. No harm, no foul. Perfect. Done. And there goes Mr. Ryan Chrysler's thing. Alrighty. Thank you very much, everybody. I just got to check to make sure that... Perfect. You got your address and everything in there? Thank you very much, everybody. I appreciate it. But that's everything I got to sell. I'm glad I sold off a lot of stuff. That's a lot of room. Now I can kind of start to reorganize everything. Get it all sent out and stuff here. So yeah. Thank you all for stopping by. There might be some future helmets and stuff like that. I still have my Zelensky Gas Pass Free Pro somewhere. I still do. They're expensive. Very expensive. So, but I'll hold on to that one for a little bit anyways. So, thank you all for stopping by. Appreciate each and every one of you, all the funds and whatnot. And we will see you all here so soon in the future because you got to play Red Dead here soon.
Yeah,
again,
I started Red Dead on Friday. So, got through the tutorial, got through part 1. So, I'll get on and keep doing some of that. So, it's going okay. Apparently, I'm doing okay.
She's doing good.
I feel like I'm not, but it's going.
You're doing good. It gets harder.
But, yeah, I was gonna say now it just opened up all of the stuff though, so it's gonna get a whole lot harder and a whole lot worse.
We can play it later if you're up for it. if you want to take a little
Tonight
break,
still.
yeah,
Oh
tonight.
gosh, I don't know. It's kind of late.
It is kind of late. You do have
It
to
would be
work
a
tomorrow,
pretty
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
it
that's
would be
fine.
a pretty short
That's okay.
stream.
So-
But yeah.
All right, everybody. Well, thank you all for stopping by. I guess we're gonna go upstairs and chillax for a bit.
Yeah.
Watch some Korra,
Go to
probably.
bed.
You going to bed?
Well, not immediately,
yeah.
but yeah. I'll
Watch
probably
some
go to
Korra
bed
and stuff.
soon and-
Have a snacky poo.
I don't know. I'm not hungry still, so.
All right, fair. Well, thank you, everybody. I appreciate it once again. And we will see all of you here in the future. Say bye-bye now.